Hello, welcome to HighFlyers. My name is Jan and I will be your host. The Middle Eastern carriers and airports revolutionized the way people travel between Europe and South and East Asia, or between Asia and Africa. Countries like United Arab Emirates, Qatar, or Turkey were able to build strong carriers and establish leading airports in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, or Istanbul. They perfectly used their great location and money from the oil and gas sales in case of UAE and Qatar. The biggest airline of the region is Turkish, which carried more than 61 million passengers last year. Turkish, however, is not a typical Middle Eastern carrier, and for some may be called even European, as its main hub in Istanbul is in fact still a part of Europe. It has additionally a bit different model than the rest of Middle Eastern champions, as it has a big domestic market with nearly 80 million population, as well as it is much closer to Europe. Emirates is the airline with the most valuable brand in the industry, according to 2016 Brand Global Finance 500 report. This brand is worth $7.7 billion US. In the fiscal year 2014-2015, it transported around 49 million passengers, being followed by Qatar Airways with 26 million and Etihad, which carried 17 million passengers. The last three carriers are being named Middle Eastern Big Three, MEB3. Iran Air, the national carrier of Iran, will have to compete, however, both with Turkish on the east and MEB3 on the south. Currently, it has a fleet of 45 planes, which are an average 27 years old. For comparison, Turkish has a fleet of 300 planes, which have an average age of 6.6 years. Emirates has 250 planes, which are 6.5 years old. Qatar, 167 planes, which are 6 years old, and Etihad, 121 aircraft with average age of 5.9 years. This illustrates how much has to be done in that field if Iran Air would like to be competitive. Big hubs able to cope with the passengers fed by the strong carriers are equally important. Its growth is connected with the amazing change which had happened in the Middle Eastern aviation. Currently, the busiest airport in region is Dubai International Airport, which in 2015 handled 78.5 million passengers, becoming the third busiest airport in the world. Istanbul Atatürk Airport is not far behind, serving more than 61 million travelers, and overtook Frankfurt on the third place of the list of busiest European airports. Hamad International Airport in Doha handled around 30 million passengers, and Abu Dhabi International Airport in United Arab Emirates about 23 million. Imam Khomeini International Airport in Iran, in Tehran, handled 6.5 million travelers in 2014, which is far from its regional competitors. Iran Air and Tehran Imam Khomeini International Airport are not completely unknown. Before the Iranian Revolution, so before 1979, mutually tried to carry the passengers between Europe and Asia through Iran. Those plans disappeared together with United States ally, the former ruler of Iran, Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi. Now, the current president, Mr. Hassan Rouhani, who became the president in 2013, would like to make Iran great again. The first result of his reformatory approach is the successful lift of heavy sanctions against Iran and release of $55 billion frozen on the Western bank accounts. Could this be a breakthrough? May Iran Air become the next Emirates? Finally, will Tehran Airport be able to catch Dubai Airport, winning the hearts of transfer passengers? The best way to assess the chances of Iran is to find out what were the reasons of Emirates' success and check if it could be repeated by Iran. First, let's discuss a little bit about geography. The strategic location of its hub in Dubai was one of the keys to Emirates' modern success. That sounds a bit ironic when we look at the deserts covering United Arab Emirates and inhospitable climate with arid land and no greenery. The large natural resources reserves of oil and gas improved the picture, but Dubai in mid-1980s, when the Emirates was created, knew that the crude oil will end soon and the country's economic survival is endangered. That is why Dubai created a bold and visionary strategy to make use of its location and the advancement in plane technology to revolutionize the passenger transport between continents. In the same time, it has improved and enhanced the strategy tried by Iran Air in the 70s, before the Islamic Revolution. Iran Air main hub in Tehran, according to experts, may have a similar or even slightly better location than its competitors in Dubai or Istanbul. It lies roughly in the 2/3 of the distance between Istanbul and Dubai, which gives it flexibility and advantage over those two airports. What is even more important, Iran, so as Turkey, has potentially a huge domestic market. With the population of nearly 80 million and a territory of 1.6 million square kilometers, it may build its growth around domestic as well as the international traffic. Especially that currently Iran's domestic market is highly fragmented and could be consolidated by state-owned Iran Air with government funds at its disposal. Secondly, let's focus on fleet. Emirates' success was built on extraordinary planes, which efficiency, practicality, breakthrough design, size and range made the revolution in the sky possible. Airbus A380-800 and Boeing 777-300ER are the backbone of the carrier's fleet. Emirates has only wide-body planes in its fleet. This element of its strategy enables the wide-body to wide-body transfers in its hub in Dubai. This, on the other hand, created the economy of scale. The considerable distance between Europe and Dubai made wide-body operations economically feasible and profitable. Iran Air may have a different strategy and use narrow-body planes, like for example Turkish. This had a reflection in 45 Airbus A320 family planes order made by Iran in January 2016. They are a part of larger 118 plane deal. Apart from A320s, Iran Air ordered 73 wide-body long-haul aircraft, 12 A380-800s, 16 A350-1000, 27 A330ceos and 18 A330neos. Iran Air will have a priority to get these aircrafts and renew its extremely old fleet. This could help to improve the shocking safety record from the past years when a few of Iranian carriers had the accidents. Now let me speak for a while about people. The airline's fleet is nothing without the people who fly the airplanes, the crew who serve the customers, the mechanics, the management team. Emirates got a great support from Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who created a vision of open and cosmopolitan Dubai we know now. The coherent plan of transforming the oil-dependent city into the world's leading hub for travel, tourism and trade. This helps to source the most capable and skillful managers, as well as energetic, young and educated people to help Emirates to grow and develop. This unique environment and Dubai label of the world's most desirable place to live and earn attract many specialists. Among them was Sir Tim Clark, the current CEO of the company and one of the creators of the company's success. In that field, Iran has a long road ahead. The changes have only just started, and it's not certain if the direction of the reforms will be maintained. The country has a huge potential, but the current low oil prices may be a problem for the resurgent economy. The GDP growth is forecasted for 6 to 8% in the next years, but it will very much depend on too many unknowns and question marks to be treated seriously at the moment. Additionally, the close religious character of the country will not foster the recruiting the best people in the industry. There might be many talented and wise managers in Iran, but without the help from the outside, they will not succeed. The example of Emirates may be a great illustration of this. Next topic would be infrastructure. Emirates got a great support from the government, which created the airport in Dubai, specially crafted for the airline needs. The authorities never stint on funds to make the airport better and more accommodated to Emirates' fleet and strategy. That applies to the whole country, where everything was built to amaze and help the economy to grow as fast as possible. The fantastic example of future thinking is the new Dubai World Central Airport, known as Al Maktoum Airport. The airport was opened in 2010 for cargo and in 2013 for passenger traffic. Currently, it has a capacity of 5 to 7 million travelers, but ultimately, it should be capable of handling around 160 million passengers and 12 million tons of cargo. The airports in Iran, including Tehran, are underfunded and underdeveloped. Currently, the president promised that the airport will be renovated and enlarged to accommodate 34 million passengers by 2020. This change will be overseen by Airport de Paris, a respectable French corporation. It is, however, only a drop in the ocean of needs. The country is very large and populous, unlike United Arab Emirates, and the money will have to be steered to various sectors and industries. It was much easier to realize the vision in small Dubai than in the Iran, which needs repairs and updates in roads, railways, houses, hospitals, and many more. The next pillar of Emirates' growth was innovation. Emirates' history was a tale of being pioneer and the efforts to reinvent the way people travel. The airline, since the beginning, focused on high-quality service, onboard product, constant innovation to win the customers, which had been using European and Asian legacy carriers before. Emirates was a pioneer in many aspects, introducing in-flight entertainment systems in all seats and classes, in-flight mobile calls, becoming a launch customer for A380 plane, Boeing 77X new project, and many more. What's even more remarkable, it adopted more liberal approach towards serving alcohol on board, what encouraged hesitant potential customers to travel through Dubai. Additionally, Dubai liberalized the air service agreements and signed an open skies agreements with many other countries, helping the Emirates to conquer new markets and gain more customers. Here, Iran Air has a lot to improve. The fleet is old, the service basic and outdated, the in-flight entertainment practically does not exist. Moreover, some of the religious customs has to be loosened, like no alcohol on board, for example. The more open and liberal environment may encourage foreign tourists to come to this beautiful and historic country to discover Persian culture. Iran Air currently flies to 13 European destinations, as well as only a few points in Asia. This network is not sufficient to become a transfer airline. Will Iran Air be able to repeat the success of Emirates or Qatar? It will be difficult, especially that the times are different. When launched, Emirates almost didn't have a competition. Now the market is saturated by many players willing to open routes to every possible destination. What makes answering these questions very difficult is an inability to guess how the situation in the country will progress. This forced me to say that although Iran Air and Tehran have its chances, it may take decades, as well as a lot of efforts and tough decisions for this state to become the aviation superpower. It is, of course, hard to predict the final result, as the political situation in the country is not clear. The progressive president is under constant pressure by conservative and radical ayatollahs and revolutionary guard. Additionally, the whole region is unstable and full of uncertainty. I hope this will end well for Iran, as well as its aviation dreams.